This is Eagle Owl, and today I will be talking about Cowboys Micah Parsons is complaining on why the Eagles won. Also, I gotta talk about my guy AJ Brown. He be capping a little bit, just a little bit. And lastly, Reed Blankenship and his leadership. He's stepping up, man. He's definitely stepping up. But let's get straight into it. So let's talk about Micah Parsons, man. Micah Parsons, we know he got a podcast, just like the Darius Slays. Who else got a podcast on our side? Jason Kelsey. You know, they recap the game. And usually when our guys recap it, it's usually no excuses, right? You don't hear Slay or Jason Kelsey making excuses. More than likely, they taking accountability on why this happened, that happened. But Micah Parsons decided to go on his podcast with Gilmore, and he had to say this about the game.
If you're going to make calls, you got to make calls everywhere, not pick and choose when to make calls. And when I say that is if you're going to be picky and tacky in the back end, you got to do the same energy in the front end. There were some obvious and blatant, like terrible holding calls that I felt like should have been called. It's all been out there, but I think at this point we need to have more refs. There needs to be eyes everywhere because obviously these calls are being missed in the game. I don't know if the refs' eyes are somewhere else where they're trying. It's too much going on, but it needs to be more of something because these calls is crucial in games that just can't be missed, and it's very obvious. So obviously, I think there need to be more refs, or they just need to let us play. Let us play. You know, if they're not blatant calls that need to be called, they need to let us play.
Blaming the refs. Blaming the refs. Not that we was 3 or 5 in the red zone. Not that we let them get off to a fast start to start the second half and we just couldn't score in the second half. Nah, it's the refs. You know, they got to call everything or let them play. We could be saying the same thing. Because in my eyes, I feel like the refs let y'all drive down the field. In my opinion. That's my opinion, man. And everybody's seen the game. It was BS calls on our side. There were some BS calls on y'all side. But to blame it on that and not certain key situations is pretty bad, you know. Your quarterback balled out. Our quarterback balled out. And at the end of the day, yeah, our defense allowed a lot of yards, but we didn't break. You know, we bend, but we did not break. And we ultimately won. Just take the L, man. Definitely take the L. All right, so let's talk about AJ Brown. AJ Brown be capping. It's a lot of rap in this cap. What do I mean by that? AJ Brown loves to talk about how much he don't care about the rivalry, like it's nothing, and he don't want to get soaked into this. He just want to be locked in and play the game, which I'm cool with. I'm cool with anybody that's, you know, he wasn't drafted with the Eagles, so maybe he just didn't get the rivalry. But now he's year 2 in, and this is the speech he gave before that Cowboys game.
Thing about it though, we gotta go take it, bro. That's gotta be the mentality. Ain't nobody gonna give us. You feel me? You gotta go take that. You gotta be hungry for that. We hungry dogs. We gotta go take it, bro. You feel me? We got a big heavyweight match coming up. I don't want to make it bigger than what it is, but we gotta go take this, and it's gonna be blow after blow. Like he just said, we got some Brazilian people in this room, bro. You feel me? Lean on each other. We believe in each other for sure.
You heard him. We gotta go take that. He wanted this win. He wanted this win against the Cowboys, and he knew it was going to be a dogfight. But there's some rap in this cap because he did not treat this like any other game. This was a game like we're going to brawl, we're going to battle it out, and we're going to win this game. We're resilient. So, AJ Brown, I'm calling cap. You're an Eagle now. You bought into the culture. I've been seeing your other interviews. I've seen them mic'd up. You're definitely a Philadelphia Eagle. Last year, I'll give you just a good player or a great player that played for the Philadelphia Eagles. You know, you still felt some type of way about Tennessee. You do shots here and there. But now you're year 2 in. You balling out, and I believe you just bought into the culture. Like, you love Philadelphia now. You don't have to say it. Actions speak louder than words. And what your actions are saying right now, like, man, I love this city. I love the city of Philadelphia. Again, Tennessee was your home. That was your home. Get that you felt slighted. Hey, who wouldn't feel slighted being left by their former team? And not only that, you're playing at a high level. And instead of paying you, they believed in Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry and just drafting another receiver. And they just drafted a bigger guy. And prayers for Treylon Burks. I'm not sure if he's still going through his injury or not, because right now he seems a little injury prone. And every time Treylon Burks get hit, it feel like I feel it. Like every hit, it look like, man, he might be hurt. But they picked that guy over AJ Brown. They picked Burks over AJ Brown. They just thought they could do it, and now they in full rebuild mode. Hell, they even gave us Bayer, who I believe is going to step up sooner rather than later. But again, that makes sense why you feel some type of way about that. That makes sense. But now I for sure know you bought into the Philadelphia Eagles culture. You're going to say it during the offseason. I know you locked in during the season now, but you're going to say, I'm bought in with the Philadelphia Eagles. Hell, again, I heard you on other podcasts. You said right now I can't even go to the grocery store. The fandom is so crazy in Philadelphia. So again, shout out to AJ Brown, man, being bought into the culture, and I really love it. You play good, we love you. You play bad, we'll let you know. We'll definitely let you know. All right, so let's get into the last topic. Reed Blankenship. Reed Blankenship, man. What, year 2? You're starting to see him be more vocal. You're starting to speak his mind a little more. I believe in like 2-3 years he will have that C on his chest. But look at some of the things during the mic'd up where he had to say to like Eli Ritz, a younger player.
Hey, next play, you good. Hey, next play. Hey, look at me. Hey, Eli. Hey, have fun, man.
You heard him. Like, just go have fun. And also, the Cowboys not beating us in our house. First, I like the Cowboys not being us in our house because he know how big the rivalry is between the Eagles and Cowboys. Like, it's not happening. Like, we're not going down in our house. And to give Reed Blankenship the benefit of the doubt, even though our secondary has been pretty terrible, he's ranked 3rd amongst safeties in coverage, believe it or not. He's ranked 3rd. Reed will give you a pick. Reed will make a big play. Reed will also get burnt too. But Reed is a dog. Reed Blankenship is a dog. He's only going to get better. During the game, a lot of people was downplaying him like, see, I told you we needed another safety. He's just not ready. And Reed Blankenship makes big plays. Last game against Washington, he's getting cooked, but he eventually got that pick. He got a big stop in the Cowboys game. Reed will come up clutch for you. There's some things he need to work on, sure. There's some things a lot of players need to work on. But he's only going to get better at those things. Now, what he said to Eli Ritz, man, you could tell Eli Ritz was getting in his head, in his own head, like, man, I'm letting this dude get off on me. And he just couldn't stop CeeDee Lamb. And CeeDee Lamb is a dog. Can't lie. He's a beast. But I could tell Reed Blankenship looked at him like, yo, at the end of the day, have fun, because that's what football is. You still got to have fun with it and not look at it as a job or I'm getting cooked, this and that. You want to bring the joyfulness in it, because once you start having fun, you start playing at a higher level. And when you get in your head, you're overthinking things. But he's like, yo, just go have fun, Eli. Just go have fun. And I like that Reed Blankenship stepped up in that, because when in the video, you could tell when Reed Blankenship, when you could tell when Eli Ritz was walking back to the sidelines, it was like, man, like, man, I'm letting this guy get the best of me. Well, Reed Blankenship cheered them up. And I guess I'm assuming that CD Lamb was still getting the best of him, but it's good that he didn't let that destroy him. You know, he had Reed Blankenship right there to tell him, like, look, we both undrafted guys. You're only going to get better, man. And I like that Reed Blankenship did that. But hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel about the news today? Just want to go over a few things. We know it's the bye week. We don't play tomorrow, unfortunately. I wish we played Sunday, Monday, something like that, just to watch. But I know we need this bye week. Let Jalen Hurts heal up. The coaches need to adjust whatever they're doing because you're going against Andy Reid Monday night, actually. So it's going to be a classic. I think that Chiefs and Eagles game is definitely going to be a classic. As bad as we wanted that Cowboys one, I want that one too for personal reasons. Because we haven't beat the Chiefs since Andy Reid been there. So we got to knock these dudes off, man, at some point. Some point, man. AJ Brown, see, Cappin, he an Eagle, right? Like he's officially bought in for sure. Reed Blankenship, that leadership role, I'm loving it. I'm definitely loving it. And also, Micah Parsons. What is Micah Parsons talking about? But this is Eagle Al, man.